Legend, Graham Wright. Graham Wright began his footy career with East Devonport and was selected by Collingwood in the 1987 National Draft as their first-round pick, number 3 overall. Wright took his time to prove his value as a first-round draftee, but in 1990 he had a fantastic year, which saw him rise in ranking amongst the top wingmen in the league.
Extremely athletic. He had hops, as we'd say, like he could jump. His vertical jump was amazing.
They often talk about his vertical jump, which they reckon, if they had draft camps back then, he would have probably held the record.
His work rate was outstanding. I think he's one of the players that really dominated that wing position.
Some of his chase down tackles were inspirational stuff. He never gave up the chase.
Wright finished second in the Brownlow medal to Tony Liberatore by just 1 vote in 1990 and finished equal third in the Copeland Trophy. Perhaps more importantly, Wright was a valuable member of the 1990 Premiership side and also represented his home state of Tasmania.
He was the consummate team man. He always did things that were going to better the team, and they're the type of guys you want to play footy with.
Talented, Premiership player, second in a Brownlow medal, I think, back in 1990. And so he achieved all things that you'd love to achieve in your football career.
At the end of 1991, Wright announced that he wanted to return to Tasmania to play football, but was talked out of it by a shocked Lee Matthews.
Whenever Wrighty's contract expired, he always managed to go home to Tassie and threaten not to come back. And they believe it was just a money extorting scheme.
In 1993 he fell ill and his playing career was almost over, but he did recover in the pre-season and continued to play his consistent and damaging brand of game on the wing.
I think he was a wonderful footballer, great teammate, great mate, and just an all-round good bloke to be around.
First and foremost, I'd say he's a great mate of mine. We bounce a lot of ideas around about football and recruiting and list management on a regular basis.
Wright's consistent footy continued through the mid-90s before he suffered a knee injury in 1996 against Richmond, requiring a knee reconstruction. Following the season-ending injury, his main asset, pace, was severely affected, and he played out his career in defence, where his courage gave him an edge.
He played 200 games, so I think if you play 100 AFL games, you're a very, very good player. If you play 200 games, you're a champion player.
Wright played his 200th game against Carlton in 1998, before retiring a week later at the end of the 1998 season.
Without the good work that he's done behind the scenes, the astute decisions that he's made, his ability to negotiate and convince players to come to our footy club, we wouldn't be where we are today.
I've got so many negatives to say about you, but I won't say any on this night, because it's your night, and congratulations.
Well, Righty, couldn't be prouder of you, mate. Obviously, to play alongside you for close to 9 years was just a magnificent achievement in itself. A Tasmanian product who certainly loved his footy, who loved his family, loved his mates, and that was always one thing that really rang true with you. You got a lot of people over here supporting your night, and rightfully so. Have a great night, mate. You fully deserve it. And to be connected with the Tasmania Hall of Fame is a credit to yourself. So from everyone over here, enjoy the night. You certainly deserve it. And there's no doubt many, many beers to come. Enjoy.